18 cheap date ideas you need to try. Number 1. Go on a hike. Hiking is a ton of fun and a good way to make sure that you have a good time even if the girl turns out to suck and not in the way you want her to. It's also scientifically proven that people are happier around nature. So, if you take her out on a hike, then she'll attribute that happiness to you. You're welcome. Number 2. Test drive a badass car. This is a funny date idea too because then you can make the girl play along with you as you pretend to be interested in buying a car, and it makes you more memorable. Number 3. Go to the pet store and play with the puppies. Bitches love bitches. I mean, bitches love puppies. So going to the mall and going to the pet store and playing with the puppies is a really fun date idea that allows you guys to have a lot of things to talk about because you'll be surrounded by cute puppies and animals. Number 4. Go to the mall. The mall is a great date idea because you can walk around, there's tons of stores to see and explore, and there's always a lot of shit going on that makes starting and keeping conversations super easy. Just make sure you go to a different mall than you normally do if you're with one of your side hoes, because this is a really easy way to get caught. Trust me, I know from experience. Number 5. Invite her over for sex. Hey, if you're really broke and you know the girl well enough, then fuck it, skip the date, skip the middleman, and just invite her over for sex. It's free. Number 6. Netflix and chill. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Just invite her over to watch Netflix and chill. All it costs is like $10 a month, or you can just steal your friend's account. Number 7. Cook dinner together at your house. Cooking at home is super cheap and far less expensive than going out to a nice restaurant. It's also a ton of fun and allows for a lot of playful touching and flirting throughout. Number 8. Go on a scenic drive. If you live close to an area that's even remotely scenic, then this is a really good option because it allows you guys to have a dope conversation and get to know each other better. It's also a good option for when the weather is nicer. And hell, if you're really poor, then fuck it. Charge that bitch for gas money. Number 9. Go shopping together at a thrift store. If you and the girl are both into fashion, then this is a dope option because then you can go and pick up a few new pieces together at super cheap prices. This is even a good option even if you're not going on a date because you can find some dope vintage pieces for just a few bucks. And while we're on the topic of fashion and saving money, you definitely need to check out the super affordable watches from Movement. Listen up, not only does the date idea need to be good, but you need to look good. And a sleek watch is the perfect way to leave a lasting impression. Movement sells super affordable watches with sleek modern designs that aren't over the top, but still allow you to make a dope fashion statement. Best part is they start at just $95, which is hundreds of dollars cheaper than buying some lame brand at a department store. My absolute favorite watch from their collection is the Gunmetal Sandstone because of how clean and unique the color schemes are. Their Voyager Slate, Chrono White Caramel, and Modern Sport Rhine watches are some other badass options as well. But they honestly have so many options that you'll definitely find one that's perfect for you and your wrist. Check out the special Based Zeus link in my description to step up your watch game and for 10% off your entire order. Be sure to send me pics of you wearing your Movement watch and I'll even shout a bunch of you guys out on my Instagram. Number 10. Go for a walk at a cool park. Going for a walk at a park with a lake or a big open field is a perfect date option for the warmer weather. And it's so casual and quick that it limits the risk of the girl thinking the date will go bad. So she's more likely to say yes. A lot of girls will reject an invitation for a date if they feel that there's too much potential for it to go bad, so offering really casual and low-risk options are important when asking a girl out the first few times. Number 11. Go out for ice cream or frozen yogurt if you're a vegan. This is a good tip to combine with the last tip because combining multiple date ideas is a good way to make a girl remember you. So go for a walk in the park and then go for ice cream. Boom! Number 12. Have a photo shoot. If you or the girl are into photography, then having a cool photo shoot is a really good way to get comfortable with one another and do something you guys are both into. It's also a really dope way to maintain conversation with her after the date because then you can send each other pictures and even edit them together. Hey, who knows? Maybe she'll even be down for a nude photo shoot. Number 13. Go on a bike ride. This is one of my favorite things to do when the weather is warmer out. It's a super easy thing to do, and it's a cool way to go adventure to new places around your area. Add a portable speaker, and you have all the makings of a corny coming-of-age teenage romance movie. Let's just hope nobody dies at the end. Number 14. Go for coffee at Starbucks or another hipster coffee spot and make fun of the hipsters there. There is this really fun date idea that I personally like to do all the time, and it translates well over text. Saying something like, "Let's go for coffee at Starbucks and make fun of hipsters," comes off as funny, and is a really good way to start the conversation about hanging out together as opposed to just saying, you want to hang out somewhere? Fuck that. You're subscribed to my channel, which means you're a lot more interesting than that. Wait, dude, you're not subscribed? Oh, bro, you're gonna get rejected left and right. Go ahead and subscribe and fix that right now. I'll wait. Are you done? Great. Number 15, go to a happy hour. If you're over 21 and are into drinking, then inviting a girl to happy hour is a low-risk activity to invite her to, because if she's debating whether or not you're worth her time, she can justify going because you guys can hang out together at the bar for either 1 hour or a couple of hours if you do things right. So this is a really good, affordable option. But if you're under 21, or you don't like to drink, then Starbucks and frozen yogurt places typically have happy hours as well, so you can go to them too. This is a good way to justify a date because then you can entice the girl into coming by saying something like, hey, half-off lattes happening at Starbucks tomorrow, which means we need to go take advantage of that together. Boom! That's it. Date initiated. Number 16, go to the movies and sneak candy in. Movie tickets aren't that expensive. What is expensive is the fucking candy there. Holy shit! They charge like $8 for the smallest popcorn and like $10 for a drink. And don't get me started on the candy. They charge like 5 times the normal price for a weirdly sized box of candy, just to have a small plastic bag inside anyways. Fuck that shit. I'm a god, and I even hit up Walgreens and CVS before going to the movie theater to avoid those ridiculous prices. You should also combine the movie with other date ideas and make sure you include some playful touching and flirting in the car on the way there. And once you're in there, be sure to put your arm around her without making things weird. Don't overthink it. I recommend watching comedy or horror movies, but that's up to you. Number 17, go to a free concert. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Occasionally, in big cities or even in more suburban areas, there are free concerts, so go to one. If you're not dead broke, then you can still buy cheaper tickets to an affordable concert. Number 18, watch based Zeus videos. Just lie to the girl and tell her that you're secretly me, and you make all the videos behind the scenes. That'll really get her interested. And if you want, have her DM me and I'll even confirm that I'm you. You're welcome. Now you see, if I did a face reveal, then you'd never be able to do this one, so I'm just looking out for you guys here. And that's it. Be sure to check the link in the description for 10% off your movement watches, and make sure you're looking fly as fuck when you go try all these dates out. Zeus out.